So, I've been developing my skills pretty much my entire life in one way or another. I didn't know what it was when it started, but for several years now, I've been doing what I call spirit-assisted life coaching. And our goal, because we're a team, Angels and I, we're a team, is to offer answers and information that will help you in any way you feel you need help or guidance in your life. And we answer all kinds of questions. I've asked some very unusual questions, some really strange ones. We do not judge the question. If you feel the answer will help you in any way, then we try to answer. The angels, I think of them as high-level guides. They don't care what you call them. They don't care if you call them angels or guides. It doesn't matter to them. It's their passion to help and to serve. And so what label you give them is up to you. And lots of people have called them angels, and they're comfortable with that. That's what people have recognized them as. But you know, they can see a lot more than we can. They can't see everything. And when people ask me about the future, the answer is often it depends. And the reason why is because the future is not set in stone. So if you have a question about the future, what's going to happen is they're going to ask you a lot of questions to try and narrow down exactly what it is, and then they'll give you probabilities. They'll give you the most likely answer, and they'll tell you how likely it is that that's going to happen. But nothing is set in stone. Everybody's future is up to you and your choices and your decisions. And so when you ask a question about, is this going to happen in the future, they can give you probabilities, but that's all they can give you as far as future information. If you ask them a question about something that they don't know, they do what I call sending a runner. And they will speak to your personal guides, which everyone has personal guides, and they're usually, they're usually right to the right of you. Your guides usually hang out right about around your right shoulder. They'll go and they'll talk to your personal guides if that's appropriate, or if you're asking something way out there, they'll send a runner and talk to other angels. There's all kinds of angels to try and get whatever information that you've asked for. They do try to give you anything you ask for. Occasionally they have refused to answer questions, but usually they have a reason. And the reason is almost always that will be detrimental to you to have that information. So they really are looking out for your best interests. They make me look bad, but they don't really care about that. They do care about doing the best job that they can personally do for you. So the process is that I get quiet, I connect with them, and then I change a little bit, but not a whole lot. My personality will shift depending on which one of my angels is connected most strongly with me, and the team rotates depending on the question that you ask. Whoever has the biggest input will be who's connected with me, and it does affect my speech patterns and my behaviors and my mannerisms, but not a whole lot. It's still me. I'm in there. I'm in the mix. It's my job to sort of, they don't really understand time-space as well as we do because they don't live in that. So it's my job to interpret it and to put it into very useful information as far as time-space goes. Does anybody have any questions?